Hey, let's talk about being stuck. I've run into so many conversations this week where various people, talented, very capable leaders, have commented some version of, "Hey, I'm stuck." What they're saying is they say stuff like, "My team just isn't motivated. It feels like I'm dragging them." They say, "My marketing feels fake or forced. Like every decision is such a struggle. I've time boxed my time, but I can't stay on task. I feel burnt out, even though everything's going fine, but I'm not making any progress." It can be super frustrating when you're a talented person, when you have a great product, when you're expressing it to people, but it doesn't seem to be catching. You feel anxious, you feel exhausted, you feel indecisive. After a while, it just starts to wear on you because you built this business, you're leading this team to make a difference, but everything just kind of feels random. Like it's hard to have focus for the day. Well, the truth is, you're not stuck and you're not lazy. You feel stuck because you don't have a crystal clear mission. Now, most of us have a mission statement that sounds something like this. We strive for perfection to serve our customers in the best way possible with the best technology and customer service because we've been in the industry for years and we want to continue our family name, the name that you can trust, you can rely on. We're your hometown solution, or we're the best widget box maker in the box business. We've been around the block. Okay, I'm asleep. Are you asleep? Here's the good test of if it's a good mission or not. Does it live in your mouth? Have you said your mission statement to yourself 3 times today? A great mission, like for me, my mission is to wake up 100,000 heroes. Heroes are you, leaders, people that are moving and shaking the world, people that are bringing light to the world. My call is to wake up 100,000 leaders by December 2026. Now, we're going to talk about the features that make that a good mission statement, but everybody on my team understands that we wake up heroes. So I don't do the work for you. I just help you, the hero, get back on task. I call heroes to the work at hand. Okay, that's my mission. That is the core of what I do as a talking head on social media here. When I go speak, when I do events, when I coach, my job is to wake up leaders so they can bring the light that they have to the world. Because if we don't, the darkness wins. All right, that's my mission. That fits in the mouth of everybody that I work with. I was just talking to a friend named Michael. His whole team says, "We build businesses. We build small businesses." That's their mission. Now, their mission statement's a little bit more complex, but everyone in his organization, if I quiz them right now, in their mouth is we build small businesses. That's what we do. Okay. If you are having trouble staying on task, if your marketing seems kind of so-so, if you're very talented at doing something, but you don't seem to be able to get the traction that you want, the problem is that doing things is not the leader's job. The leader has one job. The leader's job is to set the mission and culture of the organization. That's why I wake up leaders, because you can do what no one else can do. You set the mission and the direction and the vision and the culture of the team. That is the job of leadership. It's influence. The job of being a mechanic is to be a mechanic. There are people in your organization that do the job that run the services you provide, but the leadership job is the same across all organizations, and that is to set the mission, culture, the vision, the timbre, the tempo for the team. You as the leader set the mission. So if you don't feel focused, you need to sit down, and you're going to need about an hour. The first 30 minutes is going to feel terrible, and then it's going to start to flow, and you need to start working out what your mission is. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me pull up some things. Here's what a great mission looks like. First of all, it's got to be inspiring. I'm inspired to wake up heroes. I call heroes out of slumber because the world needs you. It fits in my mouth. I wake up heroes. 2 words. Wake up heroes. Maybe 3 words. It's numerical. I am going to I'm going to wake up 100,000 heroes by December 2026. That's a little terrifying. I'm going to be honest. So how am I going to do that? Well, I can't do 100,000 conversations one-on-one. I've done the math. You can't make it happen. It's not a thing. But I can get into broadcasting. I can get into lives. I can get into speaking to masses. So if I were to go speak on a stage to 20,000 people, boom, 20% of my mission is accomplished. So my mission is now not only inspiring me, it's driving my technical behavior. It's driving my daily actions. I can't sleep on this stuff because my job is to wake up 100,000 of you by 2026. And the other thing, it's got to matter, because if I don't, And I ran into a slump on this about 9 months ago. Somebody said to me at a conference, not everybody needs to be a leader. It doesn't matter if you're a leader. And I was like, that is true. You don't have to have a great life. That's not the requirement. You can go on your life being frustrated and stuck. That's totally fine. But no, it does matter. Because your life isn't about you. Your life, I call heroes. Okay. Heroes fight the bad guys and bring dominion and light and life to the people. Not everybody's a hero. I get that. I think everybody could be a hero, but not everybody's gonna be a hero. If you're being called, if you say, hey, there's something in me, I can feel it in my gut, I need to take the next step, you need a mission. You need a clear mission. And now the mission doesn't have to be complete. For instance, you could do, I could take the ring, not to Mordor to save the world. I just need to take the ring from the Shire. I need to protect the ring in the Shire. Then I need to take the ring from the Shire to Rivendell, actually to the city of Bree, and then from the city of Bree to Rivendell. And then I need to take it from Rivendell to Mount Doom. Your mission will grow over time as you grow, but the mission has to start, and it's going to make you leave where you are today. And there's going to be activities that you do, simple activities that are going to keep you marching in the right direction. So again, Frodo left the Shire. On his way to Rivendell, he discovered who he was. On his way to Mordor, he saved the world. Luke Skywalker starts in Tatooine, and all he wants to do is be a bush pilot. But eventually he discovers he can be a Jedi, and he eventually conquers the Empire. Your malaise, the anxiety you feel, the stress, the frustration, the fact you can't get your team motivated, you can't get everybody working the same level that you're working. We've bought into this idea as, well, different people have different work-life balances. That's true. They're just not on the same mission as you. And if you're not on the same mission, you're going to have a lot of conflict in the workplace. That conflict happens because you all aren't on the same mission. Let me put it this way. If you get off the airport in LA and you're trying to get on a bus to go to your hotel or to go to your next destination, what do? You check on the front of the bus. There's a list. Where is this bus going? Is it going to the north? Is it going to the south? Is it going to the mountains? Is it going to the ocean? You get on the bus that's going where you want to go. As leaders, it is critical that we share our mission with our team daily in such a simple way that it fits in their mouth. So they say, I'm getting on the bus that's going to the ocean. How frustrating would it be if you got on the bus going to the ocean when you should have been on the bus going to the mountains, or vice versa? That's how our employees feel when we aren't crystal clear about the mission that we are on as a business. So if you feel stuck, if you feel anxious, if your team feels unmotivated or unaligned, unorganized, unenergized, it's because it's not a laziness problem. It's a mission problem. And when you find your inspiring mission that fits in your mouth, that has a numerical thing to measure, that matters, because if you don't, the empire wins, the darkness wins, the evil will overtake us. If you find something that matters, that's inspiring, you'll discover that your stuck problems go away. I hope that's helpful. With that, Drew,